Once upon a time, in a world far away, there was a big bright moon hanging in the night sky. It used to shine its light down onto the earth, where all the animals would look up at it and dream of magical adventures. The moon loved this. It loved being admired by everyone. Then one day, when the moon was shining brightly, something strange happened. A shooting star zoomed past and crashed right into the moon. The impact shook the moon to its core, making it lose its light. The once bright and happy moon became dark and sad. At first, the moon didn't think much of it. Maybe the shooting star had just blown out its light bulb. But as the minutes passed, the moon realized it wasn't getting its light back. The moon started to panic. What would the animals do without its light? How would they dream of their adventures if it was too dark to close their eyes and dream? And how would the moon be able to watch over the earth and make sure everyone was safe during the night? The moon was so worried that it began to cry big fat tears. And those tears turned into shooting stars and flew off into the vast darkness of space. As the moon sat sadly in the sky, it saw a shooting star land softly on a nearby asteroid. The moon, feeling a bit better now, floated over to see who was inside. To its surprise, it saw a tiny alien creature with big, curious eyes. The creature looked up at the moon and asked, "Why are you crying, moon? I saw your tears fall from the sky like beautiful shooting stars." The moon explained what had happened and said, "Without my light, I'm not useful anymore. I can't do anything. No one will admire me anymore." The alien looked at the moon for a moment, then said kindly, "Your light isn't gone. You just need to find it. And to help you on your way, here's a magic cloak that will protect you on your travels." The alien then handed the moon a shimmering blue cloak and watched as it wrapped itself around the moon's round body. "Thank you," said the moon. "I won't let you down." And with that, the moon set off into space to find its lost light. The moon traveled across the galaxy, passing by planets of all shapes and sizes. Some were made of ice, some of fire, and some were just floating balls of gas. But none of them had the light the moon was looking for. As the moon floated past a planet covered in thick clouds, it heard a strange sound. It was a beautiful singing sound that seemed to echo through the whole galaxy. Curious, the moon landed on the planet and peeked through the clouds. There it saw a group of friendly aliens sitting around a campfire. They were singing and playing music, and their voices were like tinkling bells. The moon couldn't help but smile. For the first time since it lost its light, it felt a tiny bit happy. An alien noticed the moon watching them and waved. Then another alien, who had a tail as long as a shooting star, stood up and said, "Welcome, moon. We've been waiting for you." Confused, the moon asked, "Waiting for me? Why?" The alien with the tail smiled and said, "We've heard you've lost your light, and we want to help you find it. Come sit by our fire and sing with us. Your sadness is making our planet grey, and we need you to bring back your light so we can be happy again." The moon was touched by their kindness and spent the whole night singing with the aliens. When the sun rose, it thanked them for the lovely evening and promised to keep trying to find its light. Then it continued its journey across the galaxy. After a while, the moon came across a planet made entirely of darkness. It was so dark that the moon could barely see a thing. As it floated closer, it heard a voice. "Hey, moon, come play with me." The moon looked around but couldn't see anyone. "Who's there? Where are you?" The voice giggled. I'm here. And then the moon saw a little alien poking its head out from behind a rock. "You can't see me, moon. I'm invisible." The moon smiled. "Well, then you can be my guide to help me through this dark planet." And so the invisible alien led the moon through mazes of darkness until they reached a clearing. There, sitting on a rock, was a wise old alien with twinkling eyes. "So you're the new moon," the old alien said. "I've heard great things about you. The moon was confused. "But I'm not the moon. I'm the old moon, and I used to shine my light on the earth, but I lost it when a shooting star crashed into me." The wise alien nodded. "Ah, yes, I know the shooting star. It often visits me here on this planet. I believe it has something that belongs to you." The old alien then took the shooting star and handed it to the moon. "Here you go." Confused, the moon looked at the shooting star, then back at the old alien. "What's this? How is this going to help me?" The old alien smiled and said, "This is no ordinary shooting star. It's a wish star. Make a wish and it will come true." The moon thought for a moment. What did it want more than anything? Of course, it wanted its light back, so it closed its eyes, held the shooting star tightly, and wished with all its might to get its light back. Suddenly, the shooting star started to glow brighter and brighter until it exploded in a beautiful burst of light. And when the moon opened its eyes, guess what? It was shining brighter than ever before. The moon was so happy. It thanked the wise alien and hurried back to the earth. When the moon returned to the sky, all the animals looked up and cheered. The moon was so happy to be home. It shone its light down on the earth, making all the animals feel safe and loved. And from that day on, the moon knew it didn't need anyone else's light. It had its own light inside of it, and that was all that mattered. The end.